can be Bella the Boar. B&G better than the Moor. Never been the floor.
Hey everybody, I'm Korean Hampton.
And I'm your boy Trapper Johns.
And this is
Running My Trap.
We're here with one of the Cleveland legends, one of the founding fathers of the iconic Royal Kingdom.
King Vic.
King Victor. How are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm wonderful, fabulous.
Great.
Yes, we're glad that you came.
I'm glad. Thank you for having me.
Yes,
It's a pleasure
yes.
to be here.
You know, we wanted you to come on down because you have been, one of the hot topics on the show.
I see.
People like to, bring you up in conversation. I am one. So, it's best to just have you here and get all the
Here I
tea
am
from the horse's
in
mouth.
the flesh.
Let's
Yeah.
get this sick.
Now, to start off, we will say King Victor did do the royal thing and brought us a gift. A nice love. We already kind of cracked it open. Bottle of Absolute. We love Absolute, honey.
Right.
She's a nice size portion, girls. Remember.
So all you girls with those,
Always bring gift.
Yes.
all you girls with
Always
those,
bring
Because we always share
$8.99
gifts as well.
pooches.
Always.
You know the girls bring them $8.99 matching Fox
Yes,
pooches.
they do, honey. Yes, they do, child.
Colonel Rossi.
We only do sparkling and clear stuff.
Yes, honey.
But yeah, let's get back to Vic.
Yeah.
How you been? Like I ain't seen you in a while. So
I
what you been
know.
up to?
I took a little break. I been concentrating on school. I graduated in September, so
Oh,
it's kind of
congratulations.
thank you. I'm just trying to get back in focus with that, and and hopefully the next couple of months I'll be coming out with something new, something
That's what's up.
explosive. Yeah.
So something new mean like a club? Because I mean you were into that.
The club is a piece of it.
Okay.
Now I'm going to a broader stage because as I call myself the king, I've conquered many things. I've done straight events and I've sold out. Tri-City, I've sold out different venues. So now coming into the gay lesbian,
Yeah.
LGBT.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Coming into that realm, it's like it's a whole different dynamic, and there's so many different avenues that you can take, and so I'm hoping to hopefully bring something more bigger than what's going on now.
Well, that's what's up. That's what's up. 'Cause we definitely need something explosive for Cleveland right now.
Yes.
A lot of people doing their things, but I don't think there's nothing out there yet that's making everybody like want to go out.
Well, I think to me, and it's no disrespect to any other promoters out there, I think it's when I came and started doing events, it had to be something different than what everybody else was doing. You had your porn parties, you had your party, your party, but there was no theme, no action, no nothing that would bring excitement and make you want to come.
Well,
And
that
maybe
sounds new because I didn't know there was porn parties.
Oh, I know they used to
the
have
skin
fun.
party.
Oh, you call it the
that
skin? The skin party was a porn party?
I mean, well, to me, that's what it was. The skin
Oh, I
party.
got
You had
Naked boys.
naked boys. You had
Okay, I got you.
stars.
I got you. Okay, right.
So
Cause I'm like, oh,
Hot Rod.
I thought it was
you
like
had
you was
Giovanni,
in the party making porn.
No, no. Bad Boy Entertainment, to Rod, shout out to Rod.
shout out.
He started off doing that, and I worked with him on a couple of events, but that wasn't the direction I wanted to go in. So I stepped out of that, and I went with Jay Midget, and that wasn't the direction I wanted to go. So I kind of took a little piece of everybody's, elements and kind of fine-tuned it to something totally out of the box. Giving away more cash. Having a weekly or a monthly special, because it's nothing to me. Like right now, they started Thursday nights. Who knows how long it's gonna go? Because no shade, no shade. But you have people who want to get into the business and want to do it, but don't have the resources to do it, to continually do it. And I'm shout out to everybody who's doing it, but I'm not sure how long it's gonna last.
Okay.
Well, hopefully it'll last a long
Oh,
time.
yeah.
So do you
too.
mean as far as the Thursdays with the Vogue nights? or
Yeah,
Thursdays?
right now, like I said,
Okay.
Waki, I take my hat off to him. That's my brother. I have, we have some, our own, I guess, personal issue. Well, he has his own personal issue with me. I cleared mine up, but I wish him all the best. He's doing his thing now, but it's just a repetitive cycle to me.
Okay.
It's ball. That's all we see is ball. I think it's much more to the black community than just a ball.
Yeah.
So I think that we have a lot of entertainers, a lot of performers. When we first started at Man's World, we did the X Factor, where singers came out and the dancers came out and they did different talents and they was judged on their talent instead of just being judged by the girlfriends on the panel. But anyway,
Right.
Well, you know, down they only do one judge on the panel.
well, I haven't been there, so I'm not sure.
I don't know.
So would you ever support that event?
I mean, I thought about going last night. I mean, like, just to go out and see what's going on. Just to show my face, hello, I mean, I have no problem with supporting anybody in what they're doing.
Okay. But you just don't really see the longevity.
I mean,
It's
I don't because
different.
it's different and it's like the same people who started. Those are the same people that you see the pattern
Oh, okay.
of starting,
Go,
going good, and then
Right.
stop, and it's just
Right.
all of it. All of a sudden it's gone.
Okay.
So I don't want to be that person. For 2 years straight, we done first Friday.
Right.
Went to the first Thursdays. For 2 years straight, we the longest. I mean, I have not seen any person before me in the last 10 years who had something consistent like that.
Right.
So
Because I was wondering, I didn't realize, honestly, till now, that you were the founder or, producer for First Fridays.
Yes.
Because I wonder, because honestly, I sit and I'm like, is it the first of the month this Friday? Is this the first Friday? Oh, it's First Fridays. But then I would go and be like, oh, wait, this is not First Fridays.
Right.
Because First Fridays will go pop.
Yeah, we,
50,000
we,
know.
my thing is, I'm a person who gives people chances. And when you're working with different people, you're working with different personalities. You never know the woman that you hey girlfriend, hey brother, sister, girlfriend.
Right.
When it comes down to that business, I'm a totally different person.
Yeah.
I fuck all that
Just
brother, sister.
separate
I ain't fuck brother, sister. Listen, this is how much you're gonna get paid. This is what I need you to do. If you can't do it, you're fired.
Right.
And then it's like, oh, well, I'm brother, but you can't fire me. But you didn't provide the
Yeah.
service that I wanted to, and I'm paying you my money.
Yeah.
People thought that, people think that just, when you're doing this stuff, you got to come out of your pocket.
Mhm.
Buying trophies, paying for the hall, paying for the security. I mean, it's a lot of expense that comes before any money comes through that door.
Yeah.
So,
And that's if you get that
and
money
if you get
back.
that money
Yeah.
back. And it's been nice. It's been over the 2 years. It's been nice. That I walked out of there with absolutely nothing. But I was
Yeah.
happy because the smiles that I seen on people's face,
Right.
the energy
Yeah.
that I got from the people. So,
Because a lot of people don't realize when you run a business, like everybody who works for you has to get paid first,
Right.
and then you get
right.
paid.
Then you get paid
last.
last. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? And other people had that whole vice versa mentality. They got to pay themselves off the top first.
Right.
Then,
And then you bitches.
then
get
hold
this
on, bitch,
cost.
you'll get what I
Split
got
up
left.
the
Right.
rest.
I can't. I don't work like that. I over the 2 years, I mean, even working with Prodigy, never have we had an issue with any kind of funding, or anything like that. Even with anybody who. But I will say this. Anytime I put delegated someone to take on a role that because when we were the Royal Kingdom, that was me. You had LB, you had Darius Brown. LB ran this department, Darius Brown ran this, but it was at the end of the day, if anything went wrong,
It fell
it came on me.
Right.
So if a commentator stealing money from the competitors, where my money at?
Mhm.
They ain't going to that commentator. They're not going to that promoter. They're coming to
They're coming
me.
to you.
And now, hold on, wait a minute, hold on. That money was in the envelope.
Right.
Why didn't you get your money?
Mhm.
I'm giving you benefit of the doubts and things like that. But, that's the type of stuff that you have to deal with brother, sister, girlfriend.
Mhm.
Hey boo, hey girl. But now you're stealing from not only me, but you're stealing from the
Everybody.
participant.
Yeah.
And now it makes me look like, okay, I'm
Like you're
I'm,
still in.
right. Oh, now the support that we have overall is winning because bitch, they some shady bitches.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now your indirect shade cost me in the long run.
Okay,
Yeah.
That's shady.
Yeah. So, but like I said, I don't blame, I don't fault anybody for anything. I allow things to happen because, like I said, when you running a door, when you running security, you're making sure people are happy. Listen, you can't watch everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes some things go through the wayside. And you can't really verify. But when you have video evidence of certain things happening, that's where you kind of got to draw the line.
Okay. So when you do like the Royal Kingdom events, where do you get the profits from? Are they straight out of your pocket? Do you fundraise?
Like I said, when we first started, like I said, with LB, myself, and Darius Brown, and we had a few other people from Akron who were part of LB and Darius Brown were our key. I would come up with the majority of the money. I would, after I do all the expense reports, okay, this is what I need y'all to put in. This is what I need y'all to put in at. And if we make the money in the night, you'll be able to get your money back plus your stipend or
Right.
your funds for doing the event. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And have you? So when you do the events, does the actual say if you do an event at the Prodigy, do you pay them a stipend for using their venue?
Yeah,
or do
okay,
they
no,
pay
definitely.
you
You're
for
not
it?
gonna use any place,
Okay.
any venue for free.
How much
Okay.
they cost?
I mean, I can't disclose prices
okay,
at this
okay.
time. I can't disclose that, but you know, Will Brown has always worked with us and has been a partner with us since we started. And when he started at the other club, before the new Prodigy location, he has been very supportive. And thank you, Ron. Thank you so much.
Shout out Ron.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out to Will Ryan. Cause I remember hearing some things like some type of like money scandals or something was going on. Or
Only
just,
as far as the business, as far as me and Real Ron,
Mhm.
there can never ever be
Okay.
any discord between us.
Right.
Okay, now when you got other shady bitches,
Right.
now,
Right.
that's what I'm gonna call them, shady bitches, and now there's no disrespect, it's all
Can we
love.
name them and you just give a head nod?
You can name them, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say D.
No, D has always been very supportive. D has always had my back. That's a brother. That's like
You
someone
name
I
us.
really.
Okay.
Al, like I say, working the door. He's worked my door. He's been supportive. I support him. We helped him with product. What is that? The
Prodigy
Night.
Nights,
Yeah, I was one of his showcases.
Yeah,
So shout out
to
Al.
my
I really
girlfriend.
appreciate
What about
that.
Mo?
Mo.
I live here.
I live for Mo. Mo is just uncut funk. That's
Yeah.
I don't
Sweet
know nobody
person.
else in that clique.
It doesn't have to be from their clique. That
Michael-
because their clique is my clique really for real. And,
Okay.
you know, act like because me and D kind of like was he really lived right around the corner from each other at one point in time, and you know D was that brother, like really a brother. Hey, Vic, this ain't right, or I'll say D, hold on, brother, this ain't. That's a brother, that's a friend, and I really appreciate that, and I value those friendships.
Yeah.
Right.
What about Michael Townsend?
I never got really a chance to work with Michael Townsend. I mean, I worked with him sparingly at the old Prodigy.
Cause he had a club like for a hot second.
Yeah, he was
Or
working with
something.
Above the Best, from what I'm understanding. I'm not sure, please check the record on this, but he was working with Above the Best. Went back to Prodigy. I mean, I'm not sure of the different dynamics, but he has, he's always been active in the community, so I'm not sure exactly what he does.
You're okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know who she is.
I mean, I know he's a travel agent. He does, different
Okay.
trips and things of that nature. I mean, he does do things, but I'm not sure exactly what
She does.
is his niche.
Okay.
Okay.
So what is your background like professional?
Like I said, I started off in entertainment at the age of 15. At 17, I had a helped promote and produce #1 hit on the Billboard from the second group from Cleveland, Strict 9, Dancing with Wolves, which was shot there. The video was shot down in Longwood. They stayed on the Billboard for 17 weeks. Done the takeover talent shows throughout Cleveland. Sonic Temple, Ken Ferguson, worked with Ken Ferguson for many years. Also some of the councilmen as well. Right now I work with Mayor Jackson and Reggie Rucker and Jim Brown on their initiative for helping young black youth in gang violence and things of that nature. So I mean, I'm active in so many different areas. So my background is definitely, I have a degree in dance and performing arts from Tri-C, and I'm also in have business. Now I'm graduating from ITT with business management. This will be my second degree. So
You got
Okay,
those
cool.
credentials.
Yeah.
man.
You
That's
have
that
those
paper.
credentials.
I did
Yeah,
that.
giving back to youth and things like that, that's always a great thing and a positive thing. Me working in education, I work with children, especially I'm in 9 to 12 high school, so we always look for programs to help our boys, especially our young men.
Yeah.
So we could work and get something going on with that too.
Yeah, because I mean, like I said, I want to expand. Because when you get known for one thing, they expect that one thing from you. Can't bet when you throw another ball. Well, I don't want to just be known for ball. My thing was even go back. Let's go here before we even go any further. Let's talk about how Warrior Kingdom was started.
Right.
Okay, I was in the group. You started the group.
Yeah.
Okay, we was in the group. It was going strong, very good. Me and him had disagreement.
Right.
I was put out.
What was the disagreement?
I can't
honestly
remember.
don't remember. It's not being funny. I don't remember the name of the group.
But
I was like, this was
right, but it was, but me and him had a disagreement because I felt like he had he didn't expect I don't think you knew that you can take that group to it went. And I felt like when you had all this power, why don't you use it for the good?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
To be
And-
honest, I was like a junior,
So
senior
you're
in high school.
Yeah, so it was like boom. So we got into this argument. I said, well, fuck your group. I'm gonna start my own. And then, like months later, as the Royal King started getting hot, I had to even humble myself and say, you know what, Korean, I want to thank you because if it had not been us going at it, Royal King would
Right.
never have been started. So
To
I had
be
to give
even
credit with
inspired
credit.
to,
Right,
yeah.
inspired. You know, so I had to give credit with credit is due. They started out of mad. The Royal Kingdom started out of being upset.
Yeah.
Oh.
And honestly, a lot of great businesses and things like that start from somebody being somewhere else and not agreeing with that
Mhm.
and going and start their own thing. Like when you think of like the Word Church.
Right.
Vernon went, didn't like whatever, and went and started his own thing. Yeah, that's a whole nother story. I'm no storyteller.
Me either.
But
I'm like, where we going?
we're not going to Jesus, but just an example.
It's not to the
'cause
word,
of
but
people,
anyway,
you know.
but yeah, like I said, I have to give credit where credit is due.
Yeah, so, you know.
So she's the founding mother of the Royal Kingdom.
I had the birthright. It was a little more shade in there, but
It was some shade at first, but you know, I'm glad that we were adult enough to not,
Yeah.
you know, blow it out.
Right.
No.
You know, what I'm saying it was inbox.
Yeah.
We argued through inbox. It was
Yeah.
never a whole blowout thing on face. That's what I hate about disagreements. If we're not grown enough to say, you know what, fuck what you're saying,
Right.
and disagree to
Right.
agree, then
you have to
man.
respectfully disagree.
Do
Yeah.
it.
And ain't nothing wrong with
Agree
this.
to
right.
disagree, right.
Exactly. Because I mean, people want to be right all the time.
Right.
I can't be right all the time. I can be wrong. I can definitely be wrong.
Right.
I can admit my wrong, but can you?
Right.
That's-
It's just
that's
being
what-
man enough to apologize and moving forward.
Exactly.
And that's what you have to do. You know, a lot of people just get caught up on the hype and the riffraff of everything.
Yeah.
You know, and you never know with something going. That's like, even with that situation happen, I never was like, oh, I'm not going to this. and I'm not
Right.
doing
It was
that.
never. It was never.
'Cause I was right there like, to be honest, when those parties were going, those were some of the best times. Like, even I talked to my girlfriend, shout out Kane Hernandez, Noriega. She'll say that
Cousin.
2013, what'd you say?
Cousin.
Oh, okay.
What's that saying?
I didn't know if you knew. I didn't
About the
know.
party?
No, I didn't know. I didn't hear you. I was just making sure. And like 2013 was one of the best times and like fun that I had for a while here in Cleveland, and that was around the time, or that was the time when you did the parties and everything, and I didn't really realize like, cause a lot of the promoters that are out now, like they were out then, but they weren't kind of like the lead promoters at the time. They don't really remember like some of those certain things that make a club right. Like, you know, when you are on the stage and you sitting here talking about you broke ass bitches on the floor, y'all can't get in VIP. Like, to be honest,
That
I might not just know what I can trust me. I can
afford
afford
to get in
to get a
VIP,
VIP,
but
baby.
it ain't worth. No VIP ain't worth me spending my money.
Right.
Where's my bottle service?
Right. Where's my bottle service?
You always-
where
man,
are
that's
my
what I-
proper seating
Right,
arrangements?
and that's what
Where's coat check?
I've always, I've always
Right.
hated watching that. You know, you see these flyers, you see these promotions, you see these advertisements, you get out there, you get all pumped, I'm gonna get one. And then when you get there,
It's late.
there's no delivery on what you done already promised me. So now it's making me lose faith.
Yeah.
And not only you, but in any other promoter who wouldn't put some on here.
Yeah.
It make it seem like they just after get
The
the
money.
bar coins.
You get the coin.
That's-
There's no customer
And
service.
that's
Mhm.
and that's the basis of what World Kingdom had to change. We don't fuck the money.
Yeah.
That's the last thing we're gonna worry about. When you come in that door, like even when I had events, I would take pictures of y'all leaving out the door. Okay, hey girl, y'all have a good time.
Right, uh-huh.
Even if it wasn't even my night at Prodigy. Oh, thank you for coming, baby. Thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate
and
it.
you always did greet.
Did you
and
have a good
always-
time?
Exactly.
You enjoy yourself?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to make sure you had a good time and somebody recognized that you were here. You didn't
Yeah.
spend your $10, $15, $25 to get in here. I don't want you to just be a number.
Right.
I want you to at least let me know. I don't have to know your name at the end of the night, but at least let me say, how you doing?
How you doing?
That goes a long way.
Mm-hmm. Hey, how you doing?
And that's why I like Al Fierce, because that's how I met Al. That's
Mhm.
Al. I think he was doing one of the brothers events, and his bump.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
It made you want it. Even if
It's
the
a little
event was
relaxing
whack,
sometimes.
right? Even if the event was whack, he give you that, thank you and come again.
Yeah.
It just makes
Al
you
is
feel
like
that
a
thank you.
very extraordinary character.
Yeah.
He just can light up a room.
Yeah,
And,
she
you
definitely
know-
light up a room.
Yeah, and I just personally, it's just one of my favorites to put on cam.
She's
next
a favorite.
to-
I love.
Yeah, she's a Kiki and
She's
a
a what they call them like if it was like a reality show. She the what's that they call it? One person that they really like.
Oh, she the Nene.
sweetheart,
Not the sweetheart. Like, I don't know. I forgot the
Oh,
one.
she the Nene lady. She the lead house.
She ain't a Nene.
or like a Cynthia. Everybody like her.
I mean,
She a
no.
little stronger than a Cynthia.
Like she almost like a people person, but kind of irking.
A socialite. Is that what you're saying?
Not even a socialite.
But she's a sweetheart in my book.
She okay.
She is. Yeah, she is. But we love how Al brings gifts.
I love that.
We love the fox.
Right. Yeah, he has a very spunky personality.
So when is you gonna get these? I feel like it's a need right now. You know what I'm saying? Not even for like competition, but it's just
We need a
something
variety.
for variety.
And I hate and please, and this, I mean, I know it's a Leo in me, but I don't mean to say it this way. No, please don't take it as me being egotistic or big-headed. I mean, I know I got a big head, but I think I'm above the things that they're doing because they're trying to reach up to me. I mean, that's why Thursdays are not happening because Big left a void. When the Big stepped away, it was a void.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Now this was the longest running event in the city that even people from out of state came to participate in. You're trying to catch up to that.
Okay.
It's time that you missed. I mean, yes, you've been consistent in doing a yearly thing, but to go 27 consecutive months from a small venue at Mansburg to now having Prodigy packed full,
Yeah.
they're trying.
Okay.
And it's like, and one thing that I hate, that everybody hates on each other, they all supposed to be girlfriends.
Yeah.
And me, I'm here for the business, okay? I'm listening to my consumers, but I'm also listening to the people that I've brought in to hire to do this job, okay? I've never, and this is what interests me the most. This is what makes it, these legends of the ballroom, these, so-called people who's been doing this for years. I have walked maybe about 3 to 4 balls in my 10 years of being out.
Wait, you only been out 10 years.
10 years.
I'm almost at 10 years. Now you was out way before me because you was out back in town.
Let's count that. Wait.
2003.
Okay, 12 years. Okay.
Okay. Because I came out about what, 07,
But
6.
yeah. But I mean, in those 12 years, 3 balls, and you walk 20, 30, 40 balls. You're a legend. And you're not able to promote an event to bring people out. So I mean, okay, I have the resources. You have these dreams, you have these goals. Okay, I want to throw a ball. I don't just say it. If I want to do it, I do it. I have the resources. Here go my money. Boom, boom, boom,
So is
boom,
it
boom.
kind of like wine taste with beer money with those girls?
Oh,
That's cute.
that's true. And absolutely, and that's no other way to put it. You want these things, but you. Only person that can say that really stood out on their own when they was doing their events over at Belinda's was Jaja Blonnet. That was the only person I could see taking money out of their pockets to ensure that the kids had something to do on a Sunday night. Okay. Other people I've seen lean on or depend on other people. Certain people leaned on. First it was Jay Midget. I mean, you had, Mean Book.
Yeah, and that I used to love, especially like when Jay worked. Was it Melissa or Coke or somebody? He would work with them and do the Earth events.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that Thanksgiving Black Pride
I
weekend.
live for
Oh
that.
my
I
God,
live
for that.
that was
I
my.
used to live for that.
I love
I
that
live
weekend.
for it. But you know what? Like I said, people. Like I said, when you go back into the whole, there's 6 things that I work on when I even do anything. Before I even, everything is planned out. Acceptance, recognition, courage, victory, health, and then money is the last thing.
Right.
Because those 6 things are going to make one man complete. Equals 7.
Right.
So if these promoters, if money, if this, if I, for example, perfect example, if I see a flyer for an event on Friday night, okay, it's $5 before midnight, okay, but there's no other information. Now, not being a cheap bitch, but being a sensible motherfucker, when I get to that door and they say $25, wait a minute, bitch, wait a minute, how do you do that? And then I'm not getting nothing special in return. When you come into Royal Kingdom, I want to, that $15 you're spending, I want to at least give you a chance, an opportunity to win it back. Right. Plus more. You know what I'm saying? That's the dynamics of what we're trying to do. Give it back to the kids. Give it back, and so because it gave this Royal Kingdom gave kids a chance to not be scared to go out on the right floor.
Because like a lot of times you see flyers. Like I seen a flyer recently. No shade. It said $10 before midnight, $5 for VIP. And I said, so I can pay $5 to get a VIP.
And not have to pay that.
And not have to pay that. You know what I'm saying? So, I would think it would say $10 entry plus $5 for VIP.
I mean, like I said, wording is everything. People don't know. People just, like I said, people just jump and they Google everything.
Yeah. And they don't, trust nobody's information but your own.
Yeah. And some people are just using, or some people are just using, no book smarts. Never. I mean, like I said, and this is the information age. You can go on Google and learn about marketing, marketing strategies, but you're using somebody else's techniques to try to benefit yourself. No. That's not gonna work. Everything does not work. Like for instance, me and Melissa are two. They always try to pit me and Melissa, against each other. Okay. How can you put us together? She promotes to a whole different demographic. She does. I can't compete with her because I'm not promoting to lesbians at this time. Right. The only reason why most of the men come out to her event because they're with either a lesbian or they just want to be out that night. But if you notice the average Bush Queens or the average Femme Queens, they're not at a black ink event unless it's especially for one of their people.
Unless it's a free admission.
Free admission, right.
Which is true. What is this? What do they call it? Customer appreciation.
Customer appreciation. Yeah. Those are things and people love free.
People love free.
But
you give me a free,
I'm gonna pay my fee because guess what? I'm gonna see my girlfriend, my daughter, my son. They go down here and they perform.
Right.
That was the whole. I don't like I said. I'm not trying to put myself above anyone, but it's just I measured that to everything that's going on now.
Right.
Melissa's very much at the top when it comes to promoting parties for her demographic. Okay. But there's on the other side. Now you got this Thursday night, and you just wait. I mean, it's people. I'm telling you, it's a lot of people who's been around a long time who just waiting, and they got their hand like this, just waiting for it to stop there. No, not to fail. But it's gonna be successful because your name is known, but your resources are not.
Okay. So with this Thursday night, and we, did have videos for the Thursday night. We were there the past Thursday. The leader of this event is Waikiki. Do you feel like he's feeding so far off of the name and not the resources? Is that what?
No, I think Waikiki, and that's my brother. Like I said, we have our few right now, but in this aspect, I think Waikiki is reaching for something he'll need to grasp for. Okay. I think he's trying to grasp for something that he had lost a long time ago, and you're trying to get it back. Okay. Because had you me knowing Waikiki, me knowing you wouldn't be trying to grasp for, you'd be trying to enhance. Okay. Because you keep going back to what you used to. Okay. And how when you were stuck at before. You're just stuck in a different time frame. And
so do you feel like he's trying to say if I want to bring the 90s back, but we're in the 2000s and you cannot go back in time and
I think the themes are great. Okay. I really think the themes that he's doing are
not necessarily theme, but just saying he's trying to bring back the old
it makes it.
Thing,
Yeah, because we used to
Make
do
it-
that back with like the grid.
and you're basically saying like move forward
Yeah.
and
I mean, you have to go back every now and again because I even went back and
Okay.
many times, and you know, but sometimes it gets over.
okay.
Yeah,
Because
because
some
I
of the
forgot it
kids
was
don't.
90s.
Just some of the kids,
Yesterday.
most of the kids, if you notice, they're what I experienced sometime after 25, they're not voguing as much. You have quite a few that might.
Well, I mean, I know a
That's
couple
right.
girls who live, you know.
But as far as the average voguer, 25 years old, they.
So, who would you name your top 5 girls in Cleveland who still vote over the age of 25
Okay.
that may need to have a seat?
Ooh.
She added that last one.
Me not being a voguing kid, I mean,
I saw you vote before. No, just playing.
I mean, I'm, at the end of the day, not necessarily you vote, but you have walked balls. You have been judged. So, who can you say?
I would
Not even vote.
I wouldn't
even
say
still
even
walking balls.
end it. I wouldn't because I would just say step back and let the new kids
Have a
pass the
seat.
torch.
Yeah.
I mean, Waukee, you've been in 10 years. You should have already had your legend status. You should be building your house and teaching them and stepping
And that's
back.
what she feel like she doing though.
No, but if you're still walking, if you're still contributing, if you're still trying to go for cash and trophies, that's not. You know what I'm saying? I think you should. Okay, you got to choose one or the other. You know, no man can serve two masters.
Oh,
You're either gonna sit back and teach,
Right.
or you're gonna be involved.
okay.
You can't do both. You know, I've never been a part of that. If you're gonna do one thing, just stick to that. You know what I'm saying? I think Waukee is at a time and age where he has enough following to teach another generation of voters.
Okay.
You've had your time.
Oh.
I mean, it's all right making an appearance every now and again, once again, but step back.
So with the Vogue nights that he's doing, do you feel like, cause so say if he says, you know, these are my Vogue nights and this is my time where I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna teach, you know, these girls how to Vogue and this is my way of teaching them by giving this back to them because that's what his, you know, truth and explanation is for those nights. Do you feel like he should just keep those nights, sit back and teach the girls and not go actually out?
I mean, sometimes it calls for you to go out there.
Okay.
Not every night.
Okay.
To go out there and just show, you know what, let me show you bitches.
Right.
Like Selvin Khan. Selvin Khan, I love Selvin because of the simple fact that he doesn't walk every ball, but he can walk every category, but he can show the girls, this is how you bring it to the
Right.
women.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Well, that's what I think Waukee should be instead of trying to be the wilderness with a twist.
More
Legend,
about,
you know,
more
all
about
that.
like a leader.
Right.
So do you see her as legendary for Cleveland?
Yeah, oh, most definitely.
Okay.
Most definitely.
So
Without
you see it.
without hands top, maybe like I said, he's contributed. He's been in the lifestyle
Years.
team for years, and he's earned this title. I just,
You think her time has passed?
no, I don't think it's
Her time has come to teaching.
too
the
teaching.
kids.
She's teaching, right?
Okay.
So she should
So-
be a sensei.
Sensei.
Yeah. Okay.
You
So
progress.
Waukee is one.
Mhm.
So who else would you say may need to have a seat?
Actually, to tell you the truth, from my perspective, a lot of them have already done that. You know, Jesse. You know,
I knew her name.
You know, Jesse
Yes,
is dynamic.
She
Now, Jesse is one of those people that can sit
But
back.
she came out late though.
Came out late, but one thing I can say about Jesse is when you come back, that you put into it.
Mhm.
You know, I was in Kentucky, and I always tell him about this every time we get together. He had on this motherfucking Libra outfit with the horns, gold. I'm talking about, it was immaculate. That's ballroom to me.
Right.
The stuff I'm seeing now is half-assed. There's no direction. Okay, girl, you ain't got your outfit on today. Girl, we're gonna open it up for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Because if
It
you
lets
didn't
you
bring
in.
the costume and the presentation, you
should have
didn't
to
walk the ball. You didn't even. You're not even up for consideration.
Exactly.
That's a job.
You know, and that was one thing that people got mad with me about because I'm sitting here writing rules for the judges. Okay, if somebody gets chopped, they need at least 2 chops to get because now you can be that could be a shady bitch
Yeah, it could be
who don't
shady.
like you
Right.
that's chopping you.
Okay.
Mhm.
So now this other judge now has to give you a validation and confirmation.
Okay.
Oh no, that's too much, Vic. That's too. How is it too much?
That's not too much.
Okay, well if you don't think if it's too much, motherfucker, 2 minutes. You got a 2-minute break. Bring it back.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I'm not
That's the
for
thing.
that.
It's just so many girlfriends, and you know you have people who
It's been
I
like
can-
that for years.
for years.
Girlfriend.
For years, and that's what I've been trying to change, and that was, everybody kept saying, no, Vic, you can't do that. No, well, if I'm paying you to do the motherfucking job, then I want that done.
Right. Exactly.
And I have to turn, when I turn my back and that shit ain't done, it's like, oh,
Now
and you
you're
don't want
gonna
to, and then it's like,
fire your
and
ass.
sometimes, people, exactly, and sometimes people think that you need them.
Mhm.
I'm the voice of Cleveland. I'm on, okay.
We the voice of
What I would do is, since
Kinda
you're the
like-
voice of Cleveland, I'll spend $300 to bring Kevin Prodigy in here and say, fuck you at the voice.
Mhm.
I'll be feeling you, fuck it.
Okay.
I live for that.
So, Little Mama's the voice of hip hop. Who do you
I
feel
want
like
hip hop.
the voice of the voice of the young people? Who do you feel like feels like they're the voice of Cleveland?
I mean, as far as what? As commentating?
Since you said KG Prodigy. I mean,
Kevin Prodigy, I mean,
Kevin
as far as
Prodigy, yeah.
commentating, hands down,
Kevin Prodigy.
poetry
No.
in Cleveland, hold on. Poetry gets the kids moving.
She get the kids moving.
She gets the kids moving. And I take my hat off. You are the voice of Cleveland.
I
But
live for Tigger.
I
live for Tigger Shine.
I haven't
Like that
heard
I've never
Sure,
really heard
split.
to you.
Yeah, I've never heard
That nigga.
But
split.
also Roseanne Infinity is another one. LB.
Roseanne.
Roseanne.
Roseanne Infinity.
Who
We gotta
is
meet
that?
her.
As you said, the old queen.
Oh, okay. She's an older.
yeah, with Jesse. But
Okay.
he's very good. LB.
Yeah, LB is
It's
sickening on the mic.
sickening on the mic.
Friend of the show.
Love you, LB.
Yes, pop that video chair.
Yeah, she is definitely one of the best. So I think that it's a couple of them. Even Kenyon, man,
Okay.
it's good on the mic.
She was there last night.
With a broke knee trying to dip.
Yes.
Sit down,
Remember that
man.
bitch was jumping off 3-story motherfucking balcony.
Yeah.
That's legendary right
She
there.
is.
She's a beautiful, a great
Shout out.
performer.
Shout out to
Sasha Fierce give me
Shout
like
out.
that.
She give me that.
She give me
the
man.
dramatics that
Mhm.
that entertainment that she make you want to sit on your edge and just make you.
That's a battle I want to see.
That's a battle.
Sasha Fierce and
Versus
man.
That would be a
The
You
old
wanna see
versus
that.
the new.
The old versus
Yeah.
the new.
I'll say the classic. That was classic
Sure,
shit.
sure. So I think it's a need for you out here again. I think it's it's your time again. You know?
And just to correct you,
Oh.
it's not time for a comeback. I never left.
Oh, okay.
I never left. Honey.
Right.
No, but like I said, I sometimes in this lifestyle, you can. I was a people pleaser. I walked around every day or every month, every event, pleasing everybody else, making sure everybody else was alright. When my shit was neglected.
Right.
So sometimes you get burned out, and then that's hold on, and let's get hold on. I ain't gonna be no shady. I know no fake it. The celebrity of the lifestyle can catch up with you too. You know, the drinking, the drugging, the partying, all that. That all can catch up with you in a 6-month period. You know, this ain't you. You know, you have. I'm very spiritual. Spiritual father said, no, no. I'm taking all this
Right.
car, all this.
So,
I'm taking it.
was there a drug abuse or?
I would never say drug abuse because I would say a drug use.
Okay.
Like a
Abuse
bad
is
habit.
a habit.
Well,
a bad
yeah.
habit. I mean, like I say, 'cause a person who has a habit can't go without.
Okay.
They have to, they have to habitually. Like me, I'm a person, 2, 3, 4 months I can go without. But at that point in time, you party every month, once a month. Once a month, this is what's going on.
Okay. Was it like a hard party type of drug or just like a light, like a gateway?
Like
It was a lot, yeah. A lot.
Like a gateway and play or like a,
It was a George Bush.
What's that, weed? Marijuana?
was it like a
It
Lindsay?
was
A Lindsay?
no, I can't do the low. No, not no Lindsay.
Oh, was
I
she
said
a
it was
Whitney?
George. She was a Whitney.
Okay.
She was a Whitney.
She was a Whitney.
She was a
Whitney.
Whitney.
Not a crystal tower.
Not a crystal tower.
Okay.
Who is Crystal Towers?
Okay.
No, crystal tower. No.
Okay.
But that at that point in time, that was the lifestyle.
Right, with the girls. Was
The
on.
girls was on.
They loved that Johnson Johnson baby.
And it was
honey.
like, but at that point in time, it was like, okay, Vic. Wherever Vic going, that's where the party at.
Right, because the girls.
So once I stopped and started reevaluating myself, because it was when Jamie died, that was a lot. That really changed a lot for me. And it made me sit back. Now when I started coming around the girls, oh girl, where them grams at? Girl, where the grams? I ain't got no grams today. Oh, fuck you, Vic. But anyway,
Right.
oh, that's
You
all.
you have a lot of bottom feeders.
Bottom feeders. You know what I'm saying? Social climbers, as I would call them. So I started to see who my friends, when my car went down, motherfuckers, wait a minute, I was riding through Cincinnati, motherfucking Columbus, and I can get $5 and hit with this flat tire. So, you know, you got people who you start seeing who are really there for you and who not, you know. So I did, like I said, that in October, once I did the last First Friday, I said, you know what? Enough is enough.
So did you make an announcement when you did, or you just?
No. What I did was I made an announcement. I did a Facebook post where
Oh.
I told them how I gave out $8,000 of my own personal money to make sure that people won prizes. How I did.
Bitch, you could have gave me
You know,
$8,000.
right, I
I'd have
could've-
showed you
maybe.
what to do with it.
Look here.
Be making coins.
Nope. But
Yeah, we need that 8,000.
I made an announcement, but I stepped out on the high note. I didn't leave. I wasn't forced out.
Right.
I left on my own terms. I
Yes.
left because
the
I
lady
wanted to.
always knows when to leave, bitches.
You know what I'm saying?
Remember that.
Right. You never, I never had anyone tell me, you know what, bitch, I don't even want you working here.
Right.
So that felt good to me. I left when I wanted to leave. Not because nobody else forced me out and nobody else pushed me out. I stopped because guess what? Y'all complaining, y'all hating, y'all doing all this. Let me see which one of you bitches are going to step up to the plate.
Oh.
And after all that time, you finally do it.
Yeah.
You know, so.
I mean, this is still going, but you know.
Remember my tea out.
Yeah, 'cause the tea I got is gone. So, it's not void.
Yeah, please. Yeah, you edit it out, please.
So, moving from there, how do you feel about Bogey being in the scene? Bogey's been a great entertainer in the scene, a vampire, gorgeous. How do you feel about her? Do you feel like she still has it? Or is it time for her to pass the torch? Because she does have the dashes, and I can say she has passed and taught them.
A lot. I think
You know what I'm saying?
that's her cup of tea right there.
Okay.
I've been knowing, y'all call him Mona Lisa, I call him Demetrius. I've been knowing him for 20 years.
Mm-hmm. So you know Ash.
I know Ashley, I know
Mhm.
Demetrius,
Yeah.
Reese, I know, those.
Reese,
So at this
She's
point,
Demi now.
Demi now, yeah, Demi.
Girl, you gotta
I
do
think
that.
at this point,
Yeah.
there is a time when you must
Bow.
bow
Right.
gracefully.
Mhm.
And
You
let your
have it.
kids do the rest for you.
Right, you have your Earl, you have your Carlos, you even have your Darius, who can follow you, in your footsteps. But in that same sense, all the years that she's worked hard in that voguing scene, the shade that she's received, the sins of the past, all the shade that you're receiving is unnecessary, because you have a time, you have a true gift, you have all the things you need, but certain shit that happened prevented you from being that legend that stayed on that star. But I would say yes. Right now he's on a great track to training some new talent.
Okay.
And this, I think anybody that's over the age of 30 right now should be prepared to step back.
Okay. Is she over the age of 30?
Who? Oh, I forgot who we was talking about.
Okay.
Who was we talking about?
I'm 31. So we went to school together. So
Wait, really?
yeah, I've been on her 20 years. We
What
went to
school
the same
did you
bus.
go to?
Probably, it was McKinley Elementary over on the west side. Over here.
Ah.
Actually.
Okay. So, Ooh, isn't she older than that?
Yeah, she's about a year older. She's about either the same age as I am or a year older.
Who was we talking about again?
Bitch, she looks sick.
Yeah, listen here, that Beijing works wonders.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
But brother has always been sick, man. Don't.
I mean, bitch, I don't know if she, I get that. But bitch, she do
Please, there was no
Beijing
shade,
shots
bro. I
or
love
something,
you.
bitch, cause that,
But she looks good.
look
She
good.
aged.
That bitch
She
do
aged.
some type
He
of,
looks excellent. He looks great.
What I say she do?
What'd you say?
What I say she be taking?
Oh,
Beijing
Botox.
Botox.
That bitch be taking Botox. She don't got hand wrinkle and all.
No, that bitch look like she could push for 20 times.
20 something. Yeah, that's what Jack Black said. Anyway.
Oh.